King B, and then we're going to be coming back to him. Okay, King B.
Yes, baby.
I'm so excited to have
you have no idea. You have no idea.
I'm so excited. And you were supposed to link us to the news, but it will come. You will link us to the events because I know you are great on the mic. King B, tell me about the Red Square DJ Knockout. I saw your name. I was in Big Street, in the main street, Gossip Booking, and I was seeing you on a big poster. Like, tell me about it.
Nomsa, I will tell you something about God and being chosen. Like I keep emphasizing that when you are chosen, you are chosen.
Yes.
2 years ago, remember when you had your other job? You interviewed me for Knockout when I was actually an MC.
Yes.
And then when Knockout confronted me in 2019, they gave me an option as to whether or not do you want to perform or do you want to MC. I only had like my first single out, Gay Top Water. So that demonstrated a lot of things about that when you are chosen. I'm going to keep on emphasizing it because I think the pie is big enough for everybody. I don't think that being at Knockout makes you the greatest, but at the same time, having to be an MC for the first year and then the second consecutive year, I was actually performing and opening the show. It was quite a big deal. It says so much about how somebody can trust you to bring about the people closer to the stage or just pull the crowd together and make it one. So Knockout was amazing for me, and I really hope I do it again this year because we all know that in the hood it's like one of the biggest shows that you can get, and it says something about your craft when you end up on that lineup.
Definitely. Such a big crowd it is, the Red Square DJ Knockout. Where else have you worked? Where else have you been? Or was that the first event that you've been facing such a big crowd?
As a performer?
Yes.
No, I've done quite a lot. Yeah.
So you are used to this thing?
I'm used to this because I can tell you when I was doing like Northwest Freshers Ball last year as well, earlier on. Already this rap thing was in my head, and I had that one single that I had. So what I would do when I MC shows, I would incorporate my raps with hosting a show in actual fact. So I can't count the number of gigs that I've done, my baby. I don't want to lie. But I've performed a lot. I've performed at the VAL Music Awards last year.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, as well. I opened the show for them as well. And I didn't have a single. I only had features, you understand? And there's a chance that I might perform again this year on the 29th. So it's looking great. And compared to last year in that I have like Keya Nyesa out now, I can tell by the number of shows that require me as a performer that I'm actually headed in the right direction.
Yeah, Tebu, King B, being in this industry, in the VAL Triangle, what are the challenges that you are facing the most? Like, we do know that there are so many challenges that we face as VAL artists. The ones that frustrate you and you face each and every day.
I don't know how to interpret that so that the listeners understand, but you know, I don't really like to associate my sexuality with my craft. I'm just great as like my talents, you know? But it is that because you'll find that sometimes because of your sexuality, there's that sense of no, your voice will be heard after. Or do you understand? You can't, but I can stand up for myself. But that is one thing that I really want to break so that when you see the king as an entertainer without any other contributing factors. But other than that, I think the biggest challenge as well has to be negotiating rates.
Oh, yes.
Has to be negotiating rates because you cannot tell me my worth. But at the same time, I understand from when I started out MCing that I would have to do free shows. But at this time and point in the game collectively, not necessarily as a performer, I feel like I have that right to actually say, this is how much I'm worth. This is the work that I've done. But that still is in the paisi baby.
So this that you are doing, you are actually passionate about it, and you also wanted to put bread on your table. That's what you are simply saying.
I even quit my job.
Oh, that's passion.
Like the 31st of December last year was my last day at work, and I had like a good career going on, and it's God because you will know that this is what you have. This is why I have this interview now. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah, I know your work, King B. I remember I once shared the stage with you, and I've seen you in action so many times, and is it overwhelming? You are loved by so many people, King B. You don't know. You don't know. You wouldn't know. You would think you know, but we as observers, looking at you, looking at what you are doing, seeing you perform, do your thing, you are loved by so many people. Isn't it overwhelming when you get out there and people are, King B, how does it feel for you?
It's crazy because I'm going to tell you about a kid that's like 13 years old. That is not somebody that you will find at like your late night gigs.
Yes,
and
yes.
I know I've only done like high school gigs. Like today I have a performance in, what's that school there?
Yeah.
In Everton?
In Lindisa.
And also have a performance in Bupilong High. So it's like high schools as opposed to primaries. And you find this young kid saying King B.
King B!
That to me is what I live for, honestly speaking.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
King B, take us to, I know you can do this. You must just not take my job. Please take us to the ad breaks and also link us to Bomo Chacho Kamanika Lindisa.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, without trying to take Nomsa Ninkies' job, we are going to take an ad break and then we are going to come back with more of King B, but we also need to check Abuti Muchacho that side. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back shortly.
Nice. Beautiful one. Okay.